What's up? What's up? This your boy KDB, and I'm here sitting with the beautiful
Kamani.
Who?
Kamani.
They can't hear you.
Kamani. He thinks I'm saying money.
And welcome to the Barnes family. If this is your first time watching our videos, make sure that you like, share, subscribe. We also do post up. Oh, and we got King here. That's what it was looking like. He wanted to be introduced too. So. Like, share, subscribe. We also do post notification shout outs at the end of every single video. If you want a shout out, yes, we give shout outs at the end of every single video. Turn on your post notifications and comment down below. Now today, me and the beautiful Kamani will be doing a reaction video to the scariest attractions in the world. Yo, these things, we haven't seen the video yet, so we don't know what we about to see, but we about to go in. Now, like, comment, subscribe. I already said that, huh? Already say that? So here we go. We're about to get into it. Let's go. Okay, so the video started. Alright, so first of all, comment below. What kind of things do you think you're going to see? You know, we don't know what we're going to see. The scariest attractions in the world. Do you know what an attraction is? No, fatal attraction? No, I'm thinking more like a roller coaster, right? Attraction, like a water park, maybe I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. But that's
probably not going to know.
Well, let's
to relax and escape from their daily life. Average destinations include idyllic beaches and pampering spas, but some people have a wild side and prefer to brave the world's most intimidating locales. Today we are looking at the 10 scariest attractions in the world. Huashan Cliffside Path allows visitors to China's Mount Hua to experience a truly terrifying climb to its summit. It was first built over 700 years ago and is reputed to...
Hell no! Look at that! Would you do that? Hell no! They wouldn't be... Look, how much money would somebody have to pay you to do that? Like, look at that. How much money would somebody have to pay you?
A lot.
Like how much?
Not even, I don't know, as much money in the world. I'm not.
Because there's no way, comment below if you're afraid of heights. There's no way I would be able to do this. There's no way.
To be the most dangerous hiking trail in the world because it is very steep and narrow, and there is only one safety rope to protect you from the bottomless abyss. Many tourists come here to challenge themselves and feel the adrenaline rush. Huashan Plank Walk was first built by a Taoist priest named He Zhizhen more than 700 years ago, with stone nails carved into the cliffs supporting the wooden plank for people to walk on. Now it has been improved with reinforcements, but the path is still very narrow.
I mean, I see how they tied up and all that, so obviously they not worried, but that ain't something I could do, man. Comment below, could you do this? I couldn't.
So you are literally one step away from the bottomless chasm with no protection from the guardrails. In addition, the walk does not lead to other paths on the mountain, which means you need to return by the way you came. This becomes even more intimidating when you reach someone walking the opposite direction and you are forced to maneuver around them.
Wait, so outside of people being on that, you got people going this way and people going that way? What if a crazy person walked past you and sneezed?
But they're on the thing.
Still,
Central China is home to one of the world's most intimidating footbridges. Remarkably, this is all part of an amusement park meant to attract tourists. Known as Jixian Feiyu, or Extreme Leaps, it is nearly 500 feet above the ground, with large slats for tourists to jump across. Normally, the height alone is terrifying, but recently the footbridge got some extremely bad press when a tourist's rope snapped. A video of the terrifying incident shows the man leaping across the suspended bridge with large gaps between the planks at the Wansheng Ordovician theme park near Chongqing in China. It is only until the man safely makes it to the podium on the other end of the bridge that he notices the harness had detached. There was no safety net beneath the bridge, which is about 500 feet above the rocks below. An investigation by government officials found theme park staff hadn't attached the safety cord properly, the South China Morning Post reported. However, a staff member with the propaganda bureau at the Wansheng Economic Development Zone told the Beijing News the video was a publicity stunt aimed to raise the theme park's profile. If it's a marketing ploy, I hope...
Now this right here, I wouldn't do this either. Would you do this?
No, not after hearing, especially after hearing that it's detachment.
Now see, that's my thing. Like, I used to ride roller coasters. I don't ride them no more.
I do.
You know why? Because we lived by a theme
Stop.
park. And we walked outside one day. I'll never forget this. Walked outside one day and a ride was like this for hours.
That was on my birthday.
No more roller coasters for me. No more. But this?
That was on my birthday.
There's no, I guess that's why it's called the scariest attractions in the world. Because there's no way. There's just no way.
It closes down soon, someone wrote on Chinese social media platform Weibo, the Post reported. In fact, it has since been proven that it was not a marketing stunt, and the park has been closed down.
That's a park. Suicide Forest.
Suicide Forest is the location in Japan that has received great media attention due to a strange coincidence. It is the place in the world with the second highest frequency of suicides, while the density of the trees and the often treacherous...
Now tell me this. Why the hell would somebody want to go there? He stinks.
No, he don't. That's his breath. They didn't brush his teeth.
Dog's breath stink like that? Like, bro.
Oh.
Look. Why the hell would... Comment below. Would you go to Suicide Mountain? Or Suicide Alley or Woods? Or... Hell no.
Terrain in Aokigahara Forest make it hard to determine an exact number of suicides. The number of dead bodies that are found is shockingly high. In 2003 alone, 105 bodies were found in the forest. With a nickname like Suicide Forest, it seems like Aokigahara Forest is a hugely popular suicide spot, but it's actually not the biggest suicide destination in the world. The Suicide Forest is said to be the second most common destination for suicides, with the Golden Gate Bridge taking the #1 spot. Unsurprisingly, Aokigahara is reportedly haunted. The forest is reportedly inhabited by yurei, or ghosts with unfinished business, who are unable to enjoy peace in the afterlife. While many people attribute the strange...
See, I don't play around with stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't play around with stuff like that. Look, people ask me if I believe in ghosts. Leave me alone. I don't answer questions like that. I don't play around with stuff like that. Leave me alone. I don't answer.
It's a yes or no answer. Question.
Leave me alone.
Behavior of their compasses to paranormal activity in the forest, there's actually a more logical explanation. Because of the high iron content of the lava on the forest floor, devices that respond to magnetism, like compasses, often move in strange patterns when near it. The Suicide Forest is so well known that it's frequently referenced in books, games, songs, and other media. The forest's worldwide notoriety has even given rise to mentions in countless popular films, including 47 Ronin, The Forest, and Gus Van Sant's 2015 Sea of Trees, featuring Matthew McConaughey. Volcano surfing, or volcano boarding, is a sport performed on volcano slopes. The most popular slope is the Cerro Negro near León, in western Nicaragua. Riders hike up the volcano and slide down, sitting or standing, on a thin plywood or metal board. Nicaragua is known as the land of lakes and volcanoes. It isn't by chance. There are 19 active volcanoes scattered.
Why on earth? Like, what? I can't even say what I want to say. I think people that know me know what I want to say, but I can't even say it because I ain't gonna say it. But why would anybody do this? Why?
Scattered around the country. Of these, a few surround León, and some are close to the Granada, Nicaragua tourist hotspot, and 2 make up Ometepe Island. This is the only place in the world where you can sit upright on plywood feet first and coast down a cindery flank of a still active volcano, says Nick Porter, an affable chain-smoking tour guide who left his job at a bank in Manchester, England in 2013, went traveling and never returned. According to CNN, volcano boarding is listed #2 on the list of extreme sports you must do before you die. National Geographic Channel adventurer and journalist Zoltan Istvan credits himself with inventing the volcano.
Would you do this? It's the same thing as going down a snowboard. I gotta take y'all to the snow. That's crazy. My kids ain't never been to the snow.
On the island of Tana in Vanuatu in 2002, though Istvan first visited the active volcano in 1995. He filmed his adventure, and it later aired on the National Geographic Channel in a 5-minute news segment.
Oh, I seen that.
Perched at the...
Now listen. I ain't
top of the Stratosphere Tower in Las Vegas is one of the world's most daunting attractions. Like a 1,000-foot-high teeter-totter, X-Scream drops 8 riders 27 feet over the edge of the Stratosphere Tower, then rises up and rolls back, then repeats, 3 times total, with a couple of surprises along the way. At a height of approximately 866 feet, it is officially the world's 3rd highest amusement ride. We wanted to...
Y'all went on that?
The Stratosphere said, X-Scream is a new generation of extreme thrill rides. We feel that it's a very imposing ride and also a very psychological ride. It plays on a passenger's primal fear.
Bro, you couldn't pay me to get on that, bro.
Or you could pay me to get on
How much would somebody have to pay you to get on that?
that.
$1 trillion and you will ride that, but what if they tell you you gotta ride it for 24 hours straight?
24 hours?
For $1 trillion. You gonna do that?
I will go up on the price.
Fear of falling before it pulls you back from the edge. Conceived in the year 2000, the ride cost just under $3 million to construct. Construction of X-Scream began on the ground as various pieces were put together. The parts were lifted via helicopter, where they were assembled on top of the tower. The entire process of lifting the pieces and building the ride only took 2 hours, including a 40-minute refueling period for the helicopter. The total weight of the ride is 50,000 pounds, but nearly that much weight in the form of concrete and steel was removed to make room for the attraction.
You know what? People be jumping off of that building. I personally know somebody that jumped off of the Stratosphere.
To kill himself?
No, he did a bungee jump. He literally jumped from the top to the ground. Boy.
Hurt himself?
No, he didn't hurt himself. The island
A
of
few
dolls.
miles from the...
You know, now this is gonna be the last one that we do, dolls. But comment below. It's always been something about dolls that creep me out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Not big enough.
yeah, I mean, you know, like it's a certain look that some dolls have that's just like, we need to shoot that doll. Something wrong with that doll. You know what I'm saying? Like all my girl cousins, and you know, I remember like being in rooms full of dolls, and some of them used to just creep me out.
In the heart of Mexico City lies La Isla de las Muñecas, the island of dolls, where thousands of dolls hang from the trees.
Oh.
The island, located in the Ochimilco Canal.
You know what? This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. There's no way I would go
outside
there.
of Mexico's capital is truly the stuff of pure terror. According to local legend, the island's caretaker, Don Julian Santana, moved to the island in the 1950s after abandoning his family. It was in the canals outside of the island that he found the dead body of a drowned girl and her doll. Convinced that her spirit haunted the island, Santana hung abandoned dolls he found throughout the canal as a way to appease the dead girl's soul. The dolls, strung up in the deteriorated condition that Santana found them in, continued to hold a silent vigil on trees and buildings throughout the island. Don Julian Santana began collecting lost dolls from the canals and the trash near his island home. He's also said to have traded produce he grew to locals for more dolls. Santana did not clean up the dolls or attempt to fix them, but rather put them up with missing eyes and limbs, covered in dirt, and generally in whatever ramshackle state he found them in. Even when dolls arrive in good shape, the wind and weather turn them into cracked and distorted versions of themselves.
Okay, so me personally, I didn't see one thing on that I would do. We had enough. We couldn't take y'all through all 10 because I've seen everything that I needed to see. Which one of them would you have done? None of them. Okay, so it's post notification time. So, if you wait, post notification shot time. We're gonna give a post notification shout out to Kalia. Gang. Appreciate you watching the videos. We appreciate you subscribing. We appreciate you commenting below. Now, if you want a shout out at the end of our video, all you gotta do is turn on your post notifications and comment down below. If y'all want to see more reactions from me and my baby, comment below. Send us a message and let us know. Let us know what you want us to see us react to. All right. See y'all on the next video. You got anything you want to say?